Hello and welcome to the Bounce House. Today's topic, digital publishing. As technology increasingly impacts all aspects of life, understanding digital publishing is becoming a requisite skill for student success. From digital portfolios to ebooks to uploading assignments that go beyond the standard essay format by incorporating hyperlinks or embedded video and audio, electronically formatted artifacts are becoming an everyday part of life, both inside and outside academia. But this democratization in accessibility has some downsides. Here with us today is Walter Erickson. With over 30 years' experience in the printing industry, he has witnessed the impact that technology has had on printing. I have heard you say that the changes in the printing industry which technology has created are as important as the widespread use of paper was in its time. Can you explain for our viewers some of these changes? Why are they so significant to publishing and the printing industry?
Well, when I first started using a Mac, it was obvious the impact that it would have on design and printing. Traditionally, publishing relied on highly skilled specialists to get anything from a business card to a textbook ready for the printing process. A lot of work went into it, and design standards were adhered to, largely because the process was expensive, complex, and time-consuming. So making certain that the end result was as effective and intentional as possible meant that it generally began with a graphic artist. With the advent of desktop publishing software, that has become increasingly easier to use once common design standards are no longer adhered to, by choice or through lack of awareness that they ever existed. Everyone is a designer now, so we see the rise of crashing fonts, low-res images, and bad typography, moving from being wrong to deliberate design decisions adopted by even traditional publications. So the cost of creating a printed piece, whether digital or traditional, has fallen drastically. Another change that digital printing has had on the industry is the rise of straight-to-digital texts. I occasionally do freelance work, and one of my clients puts out a biannual magazine in both print and digital formats. Now, this is a professionally created publication, so the design standards are still high. The biggest advantage that digital publications have over printed magazines is in distribution and printing costs. When the files are ready, it's simply a matter of uploading and sending a digital file to the reader or client. No need to schedule press time, order paper and ink, etc. The biggest drawback to digital publishing, from my point of view as a person with some knowledge of design and printing, is digital's biggest strength. Anyone can use a program like Adobe's InDesign to create digital artifacts, which is a great thing. It levels the playing field and opens up new avenues of possibility in ways I never dreamt would be possible. But now everybody's a designer, so I get files from clients that were produced in word processing software like Word, which isn't really meant for desktop publishing. This just makes the job of getting the files press ready much more difficult. So taking a client's file from pre-press to printed product can require much more work than it should in the preparation stage.
Well, thank you, Walter, for being with us today.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, many job seekers and students struggle with access to technology. The digital divide can create a roadblock to socioeconomic success. As Ana Paula Correa of Ohio State University points out, quote, "There may still be technological barriers to accessing them in the first place. If internet connection is not available and reliable, it does not matter if the tool is free or paid," end quote. Therefore, digital resources and tools for educators and students may still be out of reach due to a lack of internet access. Even the savviest, most connected student can suffer from tech malfunctions. But tech is here to stay, and digital printing offers a myriad of possibilities for improving the human condition. 3D printing is especially promising.
There are almost no limits to 3D printing. From Christmas decoration to entire houses, the range of what it can create, even in medicine and healthcare, is huge.
This is Bertalan Mescu, and you're watching the channel of the Medical Futures.
3D printing could revolutionize drug creation, the production of medical equipment, optimizing supply chains, and propose cheaper and way more personalized medical services.
Technology is meant to be a helpful tool, not a hindrance that stands in our way. Privacy issues, from the demands of companies asking for our personal information to security breaches at major corporations, are a major downside to technology. Internet access is creating another line between the haves and the have-nots. Equal participation in today's digital society means equal internet access, and although digital printing is just one aspect of technology, it is one of the most important. A digital portfolio is a must for today's job applicants in many fields, but the possibilities for positive change are great. Digital printing is opening up new ways for students to engage with each other and the world, from digitally produced business cards and portfolios to downloadable textbooks and self-published ebooks, while 3D printing has only begun to scratch the surface of what's possible, particularly in medicine.